All right, the national champion, 2 times. National champion Dean Heil, the senior, going up against Vince Turk, the sophomore.
This is another match I think that the Cowboys are expecting to get some bonus points. At 141, the Hawkeyes have had Carter Happel in the lineup. They've had Vince Turk. They feel that it's a weight class they got to continue to improve on here at the national level here. But this Dean Heil, you know, last season with all the returning national champions, this guy would have had the longest odds of probably staying undefeated in the whole group. And that's exactly what he did and repeated as national champion.
And then this year you see 2 losses already. And one of the things about Dean Heil, he had a 55-match winning streak shut down this year when he went to Wyoming and got beat by Bryce Meredith and then got beat by Kevin Jack. 2 of the best, top 4 wrestlers. But one thing about Dean Heil is he doesn't separate the score very much. Sooner or later, that's going to get you.
Yeah, it is when you wrestle tight matches and with all these brilliant coaches scouting and all that. You've got a lot of guys that can break people down and good wrestlers that can go out there and execute game plans. But those 2 guys, Kevin Jack and Bryce Meredith, they bring a lot to the party too. They're talented athletes and really fun to watch. And this, at 141 this year, if people haven't looked all that closely at it here, there's 16, 17 guys. I mean, the seeding is going to be really difficult this year. There's probably a guy out there that seeded number 17 as good as the number 11 seed.
Well, look at Dean Heil, 2-time NCAA champion, 3-time All-American. He's ranked 4th right now in the Flow Wrestling national rankings. Our partner in national rankings, Flow Wrestling. And Dean Heil, like I said, 55 straight matches he won until that was snapped earlier in their dual meet against Wyoming. A very close dual meet that Oklahoma State did end up winning, but Mark Branch doing a great job at Wyoming, the former NCAA champion from Oklahoma State.
No doubt. So Heil kind of in no man's land. They're going to go ahead and ditch it here. That's a common call here when you want to go off the mat and cut the time. And 1:43 of riding time already.
Well, Heil out front 2-0, but Jim, let me ask you this. When a person has a chance to be a 3-timer, that's a big deal. I mean, 3-timers, that's the key to being a Hall of Famer someday. And so Dean Heil, one of those that has an opportunity to be a 3-time NCAA champion. I'm not going to ever bet against a guy with that kind of opportunity.
Absolutely. He's just, and won a lot of tight matches, like you said. But his technique is solid. And, I think he wrestles best with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. I think he had it all last year. I think the 2 losses that he has right now will probably be a factor in that. And I think the least of John Smith's worries is Dean Heil's program.
Vince Turk out of Hampshire, Illinois, Montini Catholic, coached by Izzy Martinez. Brother Jake was on the Iowa team, and he was a 2-time Illinois state champ and was out last year with injury, and now sharing time at 141 with Carter Happel in the lineup today against the 2-time NCAA champion Dean Heil.
Well, Turk is really just giving up a 2-0 lead with a ton of riding time at 2:42. It only take 18 seconds to take him down, so wonder if the strategy will change. Heil looking over to John Smith, and he wants him to get on his horse a little bit.
Heil, the redshirt senior out of Brunswick, Ohio, St. Edward's High School. He's part of that group that's kept St. Ed's with All-Americans every year for the last 36 years.
1 count there. Good job by Turk with that claw ride. Now Heil covering hands, shoots back in, collects the 1 point.
Turk going after it. Nice attack there. And when you don't separate the score and it's only 2 points in the first period, that opportunity's still there.
And then you bring the crowd into it as well. So see what Turk is able to do. He's hammering really hard on that collar tie.
Dean Heil, the senior leader, the only senior on the Cowboy starting lineup, and he's the senior leader. Had not found himself in that position before because last year they had a boatload of seniors. Lost half their team last year, John Smith did, and he said, Heil, it's your job, it's your responsibility. And he said that Dean Heil has stepped up. It's a new role for Dean Heil, the senior leader.
See, Turk is kind of trapped there with his elbows, and it's got to be a stalemate. So just a straight-on shot by Heil. Looking for him to get a little bit better angle. You know, with as much as you're seeing the hands to the face, you got to start seeing a little bit of thumb to the inside, fingers outside. You know, posting with the webbing of your inside, your thumb and your forefinger. All right, and timing that reach. All right, and to be able to get on a shot. And a lot of times, I think guys are kind of they're content with taking that shot in the head. Well, if you know that's coming, you've got to go ahead and post him right there. As I bring that up, I just don't see enough guys just kind of staying in their stance, elbows in, and just ready to post and get to it. Right there, see all that action right there on the head.
Short time. Running out in the second period. It's going to end up just with that escape, so it's 3-0, and Turk will get the opportunity.
Good period by Turk.
Yeah, he's going to stay up. So the 2 minutes and 29 seconds of riding time accumulated by Dean Heil after the takedown in the first period. Turk says, I'm not going underneath again. I've got to make it happen on the feet. Hard to get past the defense of Heil. He's had a lot of experience in winning close matches, and he usually wins them all.
Well, this 4-0 lead is like a 10-0 lead for most guys. Seems like with the way Heil will wrestle, but it doesn't really help his team at this point in time. This is a match where he really is expected to get bonus points. And Turk, if he can just go ahead and do what he does and open it up, because he's on house money right now.
Right.
There's no question about it. If he can go ahead and try to score on the national champ, bring the crowd into this thing.
You make a really good point, Jim. And from the expectations, you might not believe it might happen because of experience, but why wouldn't Dean Heil be expected to get a major decision in this situation?
Right.
Not making it happen.
He's really having a hard time with that head post. Straight on shot by Turk. Fought off pretty well.
Three-time All-American, only up 3-0 on the score. Of course, he has riding time, 2.5 minutes. There's a shot by Turk, in.
Limps that leg out really well. Right leg.
30 seconds left.
Well, he's got the leg hooked right there almost. Now he's got to circle back, give himself more real estate to work with. But you notice how Heil was able to drop his knee straight down, okay?
Limped it out, dropped it down straight.
And put weight on it there, and Turk was just not able to carry it. So just those little subtle things of experience with the national champion. But, you know, Turk did exactly what we asked him to do there, is to go get after it and try to get the crowd behind him. He got to the leg.
And you're right, it does. The crowd is fired up. They know who he's wrestling, a 3-time All-American, 2-time NCAA champion. They like the effort.
Yeah.
The effort isn't enough against the 2-time NCAA champion. Dean Heil is the winner by decision with riding time, 4-0. 3 more points on the board for the Cowboys. Makes the score 7-3. Cowboys over the Hawkeyes.